What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you on this what? It ain't hump day. It's work for it Wednesday. We gonna put in that work. That's what I did this morning, getting my walk in before it gets even hotter than what already is. It actually feels well, it's warm, but it ain't as hot as it's supposed to get today. So we're getting that work in from a physical standpoint before it gets hot, before the day becomes even warmer. So welcome to the brand new suite where knowledge, information, and resources are shared, where you will be enlightened, empowered, and impacted to be better, just 1% better than you were yesterday. My goal, my purpose, my aim is to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. You can't be the same person at the end of the year than that you were at the beginning of the year. Same thing goes for your business. As entrepreneurs, as leaders, it should be part of your task, part of your vision, part of your mission is to make you, your business, and your brand better. And the way that you do that is you have to work at it each and every day, being consistent each and every day, being persistent each and every day, being focused each and every day. This is what we do so that we get into not just the habit of doing things to make us better, but getting into the lifestyle that makes us better. That's what makes you. That's what will separate you from other entrepreneurs. That's what will separate you from everybody else. The ordinary people, the mediocre people, the average people. Average people, they don't look to be better daily. They may look to be better once a year, twice a year, let's say 4 times, once a quarter, whatever that may be. But those of us that have chosen to be better on a daily basis, we separate ourselves from everybody else because we work for it. We know that it's going to take a lot of work in order to be able to get us where it is that we want to get to. Y'all know what we've been talking about, been dealing with this week. It's been building the 21st century company. How do you build the 21st century company? So we've been talking about that this week. We talked about earlier Monday having the right having the right mindset. Starting off with the right mindset, you have to have the right mindset. You have to have the right people. You have to have the right team. I'm sorry, let me make it right. Having the right team. That's what people around you that are going to put the time, effort, attitude, have the right attitude and the right mindset with you, around you. And you yourself have to put the time in. You have to have the right effort. You have to have the right attitude, and you have to have the right mindset. And so today, I want to deal with producing the right product and service. Producing the right product or service. As an entrepreneur, as a leader, you got to understand and know that you want to make sure that what you've created, there's a market for it. There's a demand for it. Nothing is worse for an entrepreneur than having the wrong product, having the wrong service. And the way that you produce the right product or service is you have to talk to, or you have to look at, here's the first question I want you to ask yourself, is does your product or service solve a problem? I talk about this all the time. And I say this all the time about Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was one of the greatest minds of the 20th and 21st century. Why? Because he created and gave us the answer to a problem that we did not know that we had. He understood in producing a product such as the Mac computer, the Apple computer, the laptop, the phones, that it gave people the ability to be able to do what we did manually, that we did, on these big computers. He gave us the ability to be able to do it in a compact way. I'm talking to you right now through this device. The engineering that came from it, because somebody had the idea that this product was the answer to someone's problem. I needed to communicate with you. So how was I going to be able to communicate with you this way effectively, and be able to talk to millions of people across the globe, across the country, across the world? This device that I'm on right now, this product, this service, allows me to be able to reach you, my target market, to let you know of these tools that you need in order to be able to be successful with your business. So the first question that you ask is, does my product or service solve a problem? If you can say yes to that, then you say, okay, I have the answer to someone's problem. The second thing is, you ask yourself, where are those people whose problem that I solve? And you locate them, and you have to make them aware that you have a product or service, that you have an answer to a problem that they need solved. You producing something, producing a product or service means you have to put in place a way that you're going to be able to either build or put it together, or be able to create it. A lot of things now are done digitally. Technology has afforded us the ability to be able to produce content like this. This is content. This is me producing content that shows you this is actually a product of mine. This right here, this talk that I do, these brand new conversations, these brand new, in the brand new suite, this is part of my products that I offer, because people can now go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. First, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. But then they can also watch this content and be able to see how this product makes them better, how this product can answer to be the answer to their problem. Hey Doc, have a great day. Good morning. How people can use this as a tool in order to be able to in order to be able to create their product or service, because you can use these principles in order to be able to build your business, in order to be able to create your product, create your service. And as a result of that, you then now have a greater impact in your industry or on your industry with those people whose problem you solve. So then you make them better. Hopefully, just like I make you better with these, with these conversations. Hopefully I make you better, and then in turn you make others better, because that's the ultimate goal. Does your product or service make someone better because of it? That's the third question. Does your product or service make someone else better? Does it solve their problem? So ask yourself, when it comes to your product or service, what problem do you solve? Where are those who have the particular problem that you solve? And then, does it make them better? If you can use these tools to be able to create your product and service as you're thinking about your product and service today, that's the homework. Ask yourself, does it solve a problem? What problem does it solve? Where are those who have this particular problem? And then does it make them better? If you're solving someone's problem, you're making them better. Let me give you a little hint. As you do your work today. Yeah, it's work for Wednesday, y'all. So let's go to work. We're going to work today to solve someone's problem. And whose problem do you solve today? Whose problem are you looking to solve? And where can those people or organizations be found? That's what we're doing on this Work For Wednesday. It's about producing the right product and service. And you got to think there's some entrepreneurs who've produced something, they've created a product or service, but it wasn't the right one. You can have the wrong product or service, I'm telling you, and it not work. And that's why you're going to have to work at it. You're going to have to work at it. There may be some tweaking that you have to do to it. There may be some things that you can improve on it. But the question is, how do you get it to the point where it's the right product or service? Every entrepreneur that I've watched on the History Channel, on the Food That Built America, the mega brands that built America, all of those shows, those entrepreneurs have had to fine tune their product or service. It was a task to create a product or service, the right product or service. Because they could have just put it out there, but to be honest with you, it probably wouldn't have been as successful. And some have launched the wrong product or service. It wasn't fine-tuned enough. It wasn't to the point where people saw the benefit of it, or it didn't benefit people. So as entrepreneurs, as leaders, I want you to sit with and think about, how does this product or service make people better? Because I promise you, if your product or service makes people better, and it answers and solves their problem, they'll come back again and again and again, and they'll come back. But you got to take care of them, though. You've got to not just produce a quality product or quality service, have quality service. You've got to be adamant about how you treat those that are just customers, which is just transactional, as we've talked about it, and those that are clients, those that are loyal to you. They're going to come back again and again and again because they know what they're getting with your product and with your service. The reason why McDonald's is as successful as it is, the reason why Mr. Robert Smith is successful as he is, the reason why Denzel Washington gets called back again and again and again, is because the product that they produce, and don't get it twisted. Mr. Denzel Washington is a product himself. He's a brand himself. So I know, well, he's not an entrepreneur. Well, he is, because he gets hired by the studios to produce a product. The product is him being in a movie. The product is him going and doing interviews and all of those things, getting people to go to the movies. So when you produce a quality product and you give people quality service, they will become loyal customers. They'll become loyal clients, not customers. They'll become loyal clients. I don't care. Look at any industry, and I promise you, those that are at the top of that particular industry, they have a product. They have a quality product, They give quality service, and they solve someone's problem. So today, as you go through your day, ask yourself all day long, whose problem do I solve? Whose problem am I solving? And how is it making them better? How does my product or service solve a problem? How does my product or service make people better? If you can use that and on this Work For It Wednesday, I promise you, you'll have people in your conversations today with any of your clients that you have. I want you to ask them this question. Ask them about the quality of your product. If you got enough nerve and courage to ask them this, ask them about the quality of your product. Well, ask them on a scale of 1 to 5. How do you rate the quality of my product? How do you rate the quality of my service? And then 2, I want you to ask them, did our product or service solve your problem? Get those answers today from just anyone. Just take a couple of your clients that you serve, that you provide product or service for, and ask them those 2 questions and see what they tell you. See what they say to you. And you can use the information. If they say, well, this, that, and the other, then you look to improve upon it. You use that information, you use that data in order to be able to make your product or service better. Because it's not just about producing a product or service, it's about producing the right product or service and a quality product or service. And Steve Jobs didn't want his computer just to be another computer. He wanted to use quality parts for his computer. He wanted to use the best parts in his computer, in his phones, and give people a quality product, because he understood that if I give people a quality product, one, they're going to be not just be clients, customers, they're going to become clients. They're going to be loyal. They'll have a quality product, and that quality product, and even the service that they get when they deal with an Apple store, that quality product, that quality service will make them better as a brand, and then will make the people who they buy their product, make them better. Because those that have Apple phones are better because they have the ability to be able to do what they do with their phones, just like those of us that have Androids, we're better because of the product that we have, and we're able to use it to be able to solve our problems or solve other people's problems with this. So hopefully that gives you a good perspective of being able to look at producing the right product and service. And if you talk to your clients, they will let you know what their needs are as far as products, as far as services, and you can certainly add to the products or services that you offer, but you got to listen. You have to be willing to listen. As entrepreneurs, as leaders, you have to be willing to listen. And that's how you figure out what the problem is that you're solving for someone. And you'll find those people that you solve their problem, they'll come back to you. I keep saying it, they'll come back again and again and again, because they know that they're going to get a quality product and quality service from you. So part of building that 21st century company that you have, or that you're working on, that you're building, that you're creating, is having product and service that solve the problem and that is a product that people see as having quality behind it, and has the ability to make them better. So that's what we're doing on this Work Forward Wednesday. It's all about producing the right product and service. All about that. So take a look at that today as you go through your day. Don't forget, ask those questions to your clients. Hey, what do you think our product that we have is what's the quality? Can you rate the quality for us? It won't take long. In your email today, in your email or in your groups that you are part of. Say, hey, I'm trying, for those that have done who've gotten a product or service from me, or who have worked with me. How would you rate our product on a 1 to 5? How would you rate our service 1 to 5? And see what they say. And that'll indicate to you whether or not you're solving their problem and you're giving them a quality product and a quality service. So, hope that helps. Want you to be able to do something that's going to make you 1% better. Don't forget, that's what we're about, being 1% better each and every day. So hopefully this information that I gave you today makes you 1% better than you were yesterday. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We're building the 21st century company, but we're bringing vision to reality. And you bring your vision to reality by developing and producing products and services that are high quality. We'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great day.